I just have to make a follow-up video on the core situation. Whew, yeah. So I posted the previous video that I thought was pretty soft-spoken and try to give credit where credit is due onto Twitter, and a whole group of people came back with a complete misunderstanding of what caveat emptor basically means, right? So let me come up with a metaphor here, right? Now imagine you're a bear, right? You're a bear, and there is a large field with a lot of antelope in it and a lot of other bears, right? So there are dangers, and you know these dangers, right? So if you've been a bear in there even a few minutes, you know these dangers, right? So you know that if you go in there and you want some antelope, first of all, you've got to fight the antelope. You've got to fight a group of antelope who want to impale you and do all kinds of horrible things to you. And then you have to fight all of these other bears who are also fighting for the antelope, right? So I mean that in my view, if you're a bear, like a physical bear, not a market bear, and you go to the field full of antelope and you want to fight for an antelope, that is caveat emptor. That is you basically going to a situation. You have a fair idea of what the situation is, and you know it's dangerous. Now, admittedly, now and then a new bear will come in, and then there will be all manner of freaking problem, right? So at a certain stage, even an emergent system like Ethereum, there are signs around the side of this open plain where all the antelope are that says danger for bears and antelope, right? Now imagine you're a bear and you know about how dangerous that piece of field is, right? But you are sort of like into gathering berries, right? So you're totally like, listen, you're just going to move around and you're going to pick some berries. If they taste a little funny, you're going to spit them out. And if you hear another bear, you're gonna run, right? So you're gonna run. You're a black bear. You're not a brown bear, right? So you're a runner and hider. You're not really like a fighter and ripper upper. Okay, so now basically you find a beautiful bush full of berries, right? And it just looks so ripe and everything. But at the bottom of this bush, right, it's actually a bear trap. It's actually a thing that's going to like clamp around your leg, and you're basically going to stand there until you starve to death, and the trapper comes for your fur. Now, somebody sees this and goes, holy Moses, this looks a little inhumane, and it's also a little bit like, we feel it's a little bit unfair to the bear because, he was avoiding where there's very clear danger, and you knew this bear was here, you know what this bear's behavior is, and now you set up this trap for this bear, right? And as I felt I gave a fairly well-balanced explanation of the situation in the previous video. Anyway, so a bunch of these people on Twitter go, yeah, but it's well documented. Well, in my metaphor, this is like basically saying that the bear trap, if you could first of all identify it as a bear trap, because it's not the open plain field where all the danger is, it's the stuff that you were used to is safe, right? Now you're saying that underground, right? So you have to as a bear, dig around there a bit, there's a label. And the label doesn't say danger, bear trap, will kill bear. It basically has a link to Etherscan on it. Now you as a bear have to know that first of all, you've got to dig around, go enter the whole long freaking thing into Etherscan so that you can see, oh, but wait a minute, this is a token called cvault.finance. And then click cvault.finance and then go, oh, it's a bear trap. That's what it is. It's a bear trap. And somehow these boys are now saying that this is exactly the equivalent to aping into some flippin' other coin that you have zero understanding of. No, it is not.